Ah, gosh, how the heck are you doing, everybody? Welcome. So, I'll be honest with you. I was recording a video and I got too pissed off, and I was like, screw it, I'm going live. That's just usually how it happened. Trucking updates are coming tomorrow, not tonight. Tomorrow. So, okay. All right. So, here's what's going on. Someone just said, whoa, I haven't caught a live show in a while. Woohoo! Well, news for you. This is the last live show for some time. But first, before we talk about all that, let's just get into some of this stuff. So I was going to make a video earlier today, right? And I actually got 7 minutes into the video before I completely lost my shit and realized and literally said at the end, I just got to go live because I was just so pissed off. So you guys all know how this country is going, right? I think everybody does. Everybody knows how this country is going. Donald Trump may be indicted again. He's been notified that he's got to testify in front of a grand jury. This time it's related to January 6th charges. I don't care who you are or what you think politically. If you don't believe that he is being politically persecuted, you're an idiot. I'll just say that with 100% sincerity, you are an idiot. If you don't believe Donald Trump is being politically persecuted, you're an idiot. Just, stop right there. And you're not going to want to watch this video if that's not how you think. Because here's the thing. We all covered January 6th. Unless there was some elaborate scheme that wasn't released in the January 6th documents or the January 6th committee, select committee to investigate January 6th, unless there was something salacious that hasn't been released to the public, like Donald Trump personally called for people to commit acts of violence, there's nothing he could be charged with. So the only thing you could believe is that it's a political persecution, right? Because we all watched it. And if you want to charge someone for like their dereliction of duty, because a lot of people have argued that, right? He was in the White House. He didn't call out like police to go shut it down quicker, right? He refused to do that, although it wouldn't have been his call to do that anyway. But it doesn't even matter. That would be Nancy Pelosi and the House Sergeant at Arms, the Senate Sergeant at Arms, Chief Son, the Capitol Police Chief, who requested numerous times the National Guard to come in and do it. And those weren't being honored, and for a variety of reasons, right? We already know that. It was covered during the January 6th committee meetings, although you really have to just read. I think Chief Son wrote a book about it. And then you could write or read about how many times he requested support that day and the days leading up to it and how it went among deaf ears, and most likely Nancy Pelosi's deaf ears, because a lot of people don't believe that, it doesn't even matter. It's just stupid. The politicians in DC are completely and utterly worthless, and they're going to do whatever they can to go after whoever they can. Whether you're a Trump supporter, whether you're a MAGA extremist, they're going to go after you and put you in whatever direction they can. Look at that. Deborah just gave me a Cash App. Woohoo! Where's my coffee? What? Didn't I email you already? I think so. If not, you just got it, Deborah. Following this, Deborah, if you send a hot chocolate, that's what the delay is, and I'm fixing all of that tomorrow. Anyway, okay. So, how many of you guys are from Connecticut? Press 1 in the chat if you're from Connecticut. Press 1. And nobody cares, actually. So Chris Murphy is he's not a Republican. He better not be a Republican. Let's see. Chris Murphy. I don't know. It pisses me off just to think about the story that I'm about to read. Let me see. Democrat. Okay, Democrat. So you guys, Joey, we got one person from Connecticut. I'm sorry. So Chris Murphy, he represents the 5th district in Connecticut, right? Oh, he's a senator. Oh, okay. Well, good thing I didn't put out that video. Anyway, so Senator Chris Murphy today issued a new groundbreaking bill. Now, this is going to piss you off, okay? I don't care who you are. All right. And I'll be honest, I was a little like sympathetic to it all. I'll be man enough to say I am a little lonely right now. My wife is at a conference in Richmond. My kids are in New Jersey. I'm stuck working my ass off doing schoolwork. I tried to go to the gym. My pec is still torn. I can't work out. I'm like miserable, really. And I can't feed myself. I have to have fucking cereal every day because I'm tired of chicken patties, right? So I understand the loneliness thing. But Chris Murphy, of all the things that all the bills that a senator, a congressman can introduce that could potentially, change America for the better, right? Like, we have a border that's being overrun. We've got fentanyl crises. We've got all of this money that's being sent overseas. We've got, mass shootings galore. We've got, the weaponization of the federal government. We've got the economy crashing. We've got literally so many things that you could pass a bill for that would make sense, right? What's he do? He introduces a bill called the National Strategy for Social Connection Act. I am not kidding. I am not kidding. The Surgeon General recently declared an epidemic of loneliness and isolation in the United States. So Chris Murphy decided, instead of tackling any of the things that really, really could better America, right? Tackling the drug epidemic in the state. I mean, let's be honest. Can you guys tell why I couldn't do this as a recording? Because I was so pissed off. Anyway, so the National Strategy for Social Connection Act will establish an office within the executive office of the president to combat loneliness and strengthen communities. This is real. I thought this was fake. I'll be honest with you. I was like, there's no way he's a politician. There's no way he's a politician. Anyway, this bill would establish an office with the executive office of the president to combat loneliness. The office would be called the Office of Social Connection Policy, which would advise the president on loneliness and isolation and how these issues relate to the economy, public health, national security, the environment, and civic and community engagement. Isn't that just the most absurd thing? You want to create an Office of Social Connection to advise the president on loneliness and isolation when he ran a presidential campaign from his basement while the entire country was isolated. President Biden knows more about isolation and causing Americans to be lonely than any other president in the world. Like, that's the truth. But apparently, the most pressing concern from Chris Murphy in Connecticut is, your loneliness. He wants to form an advisory council within the office to convene stakeholders and work across federal departments and agencies to develop effective strategies to improve social infrastructure, quality of life, and community engagement within the United States. He wants to require a national strategy on social connection, developing a government-wide strategy to integrate social connection policy across federal departments and agencies such as transportation, housing, health, education, labor, to promote connection and strengthen communities. This is really what's funny to me. He wants to improve public education and awareness on social connection, similar to existing national guidelines on nutrition, sleep, and physical activity. The office would issue research-based best practices on how to better engage and connect with your local communities. Here's the truth. If you want to connect and teach people on how to better engage, stop calling everyone extremists. Stop saying that just because you may vote red or you may vote down the Republican ticket that you're an extremist. That's like one thing that could immediately help people. Do you not understand? This is insane. It's insane that on a day that we have soldiers getting fucking grabbed by the North Korean government, that this guy puts out a groundbreaking bill to combat loneliness. You want to combat loneliness? Here's how you do it. You force all these little pieces of shit that get out and get their liberal arts degrees, you force them to go get a job, right? And you force them to have social lives that are not on TikTok so they can go and interact with people in person. That's how you make this better and stop the political attacks. How about a national strategy on like being an adult? How about a national strategy on not using federal taxpayer funds to fund gender studies in Pakistan? Or how about a national strategy for using U.S. tax dollars in the United States instead of overseas? Like that would make a lot more sense than the national strategy for social connection. Are you insane? These people are nuts. These people are nuts. These politicians are nuts. And it doesn't even matter because it's not just Republicans or Democrats that are putting out this bullshit. Republicans do it all the time too. Look at how many meaningful bills we've passed in this Republican-controlled House. Not a fucking one. Not a single thing. And I know they would all die by the Senate. That's how it works, right? Because we have a House majority. They have a Senate majority. There's a fucking mosquito in here. And it's like bit my face like 10 times since I've done this live stream. Ugh. I hate people. I really do. Oh my God. This is what heat does to you. This is so insane. This is the most insane. It's not even the most. Let's be honest. This isn't even the craziest bill. This is like the craziest bill of this week. And it's only what, Tuesday? So we're likely going to have crazier bills introduced over the next couple of weeks. Whatever happened with the guys, I'm so fucking tired of talking about stupid shit. Like, I'll be honest with you. I know a lot of people rely on it because I provide some honest, God, these people are stupid. They're indicting President Trump allegedly because of his role in January 6th. Everybody that's been watching it knows that's horseshit. They're indicting, or they've charged 16 people in Maryland. And guys, I don't know about the whole fake electorate shit. I know there's been tons of articles about it and all that stuff. If these people were trying to do something illegal, they should be held accountable for it, right? I don't know anything else. And if the law says it's illegal, you have the right to prove your innocence, right? But we don't have that in America right now. Like, for example, say you're on a subway train and someone says, hey, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill that person and that person. You take matters in your own hands and you put him in a chokehold and he dies. You get charged with murder. How stupid is that? Or let's give another example of this is like, just so you know what kind of craziness we live in. Say you're standing on a subway train and some dude yells at your girlfriend and punches her in their mouth. And so you get in a fist fight with him. He's getting the better upper hand. You're worried that he's going to kill you because he's saying he's going to kill you. So what do? You pull out your knife and you stab the guy, right? He dies. You get charged with murder. Or let's do another one that just recently, or it happened a while ago too. Say you're a bodega owner, right? Say you're a bodega owner and you're in there and someone comes in to rob you and you fight them back and you say you're not going to do it and they pull out a knife to try to stab you and you take that knife and you stab him, killing him. All the while, the second suspect stabs you in the shoulder. Yeah, they charge you with murder too. They only drop those charges because of political pressure. Let's just not forget that one time you're standing on a subway waiting on your subway train after a long day of manual labor, and then some fucking scumbag comes and pushes you and you die. Those are the real things that we have to face every day. Or let's talk about mass shootings. There was another mass shooting last night in DC. It's not going to make the national news. Why? Because the people that were killed or the people that were shot are minorities. Nobody cares about minorities, apparently, on media. They don't talk about it anymore. They don't talk about any of these shootings. They don't talk about any of this shit. The only people that talk about it are us. And then we get banned on social media. We don't make any money doing the live stream, so we can't do them anymore. That is where we are as in America. So the only people that are trying to be honest all the time are the ones that are getting fucked. Like literally. They're the ones that are trying to do the right thing, the ones that are trying to tell people what's going on. They're the ones who are I don't know. Can you see where I'm going with this? I'm just fucking annoyed. I'm annoyed by every single little bit of news that's coming out. I don't care. And people tag me in it 24/7, like, Steve, you need to report on this. Steve, you need to report on this. Do you guys not see the hit job that's going on this U.S. Army soldier? And I don't know whether any of it's true, but I can tell you, we can't find cocaine in the White House, in the most secure building in all of America, right? We can't find out who brought the cocaine into the White House. But within 24 hours of this United States soldier being taken hostage by the North Korean government, we know everything about him. He was a bad soldier. He was in the South Korea jail, and he was going to be going to Fort Bragg to face other charges, and he ran across the border, and he was not a good soldier, blah, blah, blah. Does anybody not understand how this is fucked? Like, seriously, does anybody not understand how this is fucked? We can't find out who smuggled drugs into the White House, but we know every single little thing about a soldier who was abducted by North Korea today. Do you not understand how insane we are as a country right now? We're politicians. Here's the thing. Laura Boebert, she gets, people are in the Capitol today handing out pins for one of the Uvalde victims, right? She gets the pin. Someone says something about about gun restrictions. She takes a pin and throws it away on camera so the world can see. Now GOPers are all awful because they throw away pins that are in dedication of Uvalde massacre victims. Like, who are these people? Who elected Lauren Boebert? Who elected Marjorie Taylor Greene, the biggest backstabber of them all? Who elected Kevin McCarthy or Ben Klein or any of these pieces of shit that just go to Washington, make a boatload of money, don't do anything to actually help any of us? They pass bills that and it doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on. Think about it. The student loans, all you guys, all you young voters that think the student loans, work for you too, guess what? They don't. You got to pay the student loans for 20 years. So everyone that's going and sucking up to Biden right now because, he passed student loans, it doesn't even help you. It doesn't. In fact, it hurts you because now, in addition to paying your student loans, you're going to have to pay the people that are being paid off. That's where we are. That's where we are in this country right now, where nobody has a fucking ounce of common sense anymore. And nobody pays attention. Everybody's like, Biden followed through with the campaign promise. He's forgiving student loans. Not for you. Not for anyone. Not even, for example, I'm 39 years old. My student loans aren't even 20 years old yet. So I wouldn't even be, even if I make too much money, which is stupid because I don't, but because they put the family cutoff, family of 4, to have student loans forgiven, $62,000 a year. That's a cutoff. Isn't that insane? A family of 4. An individual salaries $30,000 a year, and then you could get 10,000 wiped. You know why that is? Do you know why that is? Because they up minimum wage to $15 an hour. Do the math. What's 15 times 40 times 52? You want to do it real quick? I guarantee it's more than 30,000. Well, I don't guarantee. It's fucking late. 15 times 40 times 52. 31,200. So all you fuckers that were out there saying we need minimum wage should be $15 an hour. It's a cost of living. I get that. I agree with you. Businesses can't handle it though because you don't want to pay more for your goods. But forget about all that. We need 15. It's cost of living. That puts you higher than the amount that you can qualify to get your financial aid, removed. Isn't that insane? Nobody pays attention. Nobody pays attention to any of this stuff. It's so insane where we are as a country. Do you know what I mean? It truly, truly is. It's one of the most batshit, crazy things. And every day, tomorrow, there's going to be something new. I guarantee you. Didn't you hear he announced another $1 billion to Ukraine? It's insane to me. Everything that's happening in this country is insane. It's insane. And there's no solution to it. There really isn't, because here's the truth. Do you think it's going to get better? Like, let's say hypothetically, Donald Trump does get indicted for some bullshit January 6th shit, right? And I saw one post where someone was like, hey, anyone who believes Donald Trump is innocent should be happy that he gets indicted, which I would be inclined to agree, because discovery would be a really meaningful thing, right? The government's going to have to provide all their information to Donald Trump, who wants to release all that information. Oh, and by the way, where are all the J6 tapes? How come they haven't been released to the public? Remember, Marjorie Taylor Greene was like, release the tapes until she jumped on Kevin McCarthy's crotch, and now she's not. She's like, we can't release a national security issue. Remember? This is all stupid. Everybody is being played. Everybody. Republicans, if you vote for Donald Trump, you're being played. If you vote for Joe Biden, you're being played. If you vote for DeSantis, you're being played. If you vote for RFK, you're being played. You vote for Vivek Ramaswamy, played. Everybody. It doesn't even matter. You know why? Because they're all fucking politicians at the end of the day. Vivek Ramaswamy possibly is not a politician. RFK is a politician. He also believes in abortion. He believes the NRA are a terrorist organization, so fuck that guy. But seriously, and when I say Donald Trump, a lot of people are like, oh my God, he's shitting on Donald Trump. Guys, what do you think he's going to be able to accomplish? First, they'll have a lame duck session, and then look at all the shit Joe Biden has done over the 4 years. It's going to take him over 4 years just to reverse the negative policies that Joe Biden put into place. And then he has a lame duck session. We don't get another 4 years. So what happens? What happens? Like, really, what do we do at that point? You know what I mean? What like, I don't know. I've seriously, because I'll be honest, I don't want to vote for him because I don't think there's a purpose. I want to vote for someone that has the best interest. Here's the truth. If I was Donald Trump right now and I was running for office, for one, I want to vote for Donald Trump because obviously he wants to be president, not because of him, but he wants to be president for America. But I don't believe he's going to be able to get anything done. Not a fucking thing. Not a thing. And many of you guys may disagree with me, but you know I'm right. I'll be honest with you. You all know I'm right. He's not going to be able to get anything done. It doesn't even matter. Shit. Don't fucking make shit up about him again, because that's what they do all the time. It's always just made up. It's just insane. By the way, if you like this live stream and you want me to do other live streams, support the show, because otherwise I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing the live streams. I'll just upload videos. At least I know I'm making them from YouTube. Oh, and by the way, who is it that sent me the Venmo earlier? Leslie, send me your address because you get a flag. You were the only one that sent me anything during that show at all. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated as all hell. You know what I mean? I truly am. Someone said, no, bro, look how much he did last time, bro. What did he do? What is lasting now? What's one lasting policy he put into place that's still in effect today? Right? Or all the jobs he added, gone. The economy booming, gone. Unions being stupid, still the same. Keystone Pipeline, all like everything that he put in is gone. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? It's just annoying. I'm annoying. Someone said, I'm voting Trump and I don't care. And as of right now, I'm voting Trump too. I'll be honest with you. Erica King did $5 via Venmo for a $5 challenge. Who's going to accept that shit? Thank you, Erica. But yeah, I mean, but in all reality, I still have to vote for the guy. As much as I may not want to. As much as like the Dr. Oz endorsement to this day never makes sense. But he's the only one that actually has, well, see, and RFK has made some valid points too. He gave a speech the other day. I forgot what show he was on, Fox News or something. But I remember calling someone after, maybe it was my wife, I don't know. But I was like, oh, God, you should listen to the speech. That's what I said. I was like, oh, God, you should listen to his speech. Because he talked about unifying America, and he's like, that message is lost among all the candidates. Nobody's talking about unifying America. Sure, Joe Biden ran on a unity plan, but look what he does. He calls everyone extremists because they want to vote for somebody else. That is not unifying America. In fact, that's isolating America. That's how that works. You're not unifying people if you're calling everyone terrorists. Do you know what I mean? Like, for reals. Let's be honest about it. You know? But I don't know. Someone said, have a brewski, Steve. Never know what craziness tomorrow brings. Oh, yeah, we do. It's going to bring even crazier craziness than what we got crazy going on right now. And I can't have a beer. You know why? Because I should be in bed. Because I wake up at 4:30 to go sit on a fucking hot bus for hours in the sweltering heat with no AC. My fault, nobody else's. But I signed a contract. I'm going to finish it out. The kids aren't going to have any other bus drivers. I would fucking bail so fucking quick if it was anything else. But I did turn down a contract. You know why? Here's a frightening thing. Sorry, I was trying to see. I keep hearing it, but it's not Cash Apps or Venmos. It's people commenting and stuff. Erica, same one. Erica's, yeah, you won the challenge, Erica. Nobody else wanted to do it. Someone said you should read RFK Jr. book, The Real Anthony Fauci. Yeah. And I know his position on COVID and all that. And to be honest, I don't share the same position as everybody else because I could give two fucks about COVID. I could give two fucks about the vaccine. You want to take it? Fine, for you to deal with. I never cared. A lot of conservatives always pass judgment on other people for wearing masks or getting vaccinated. Fuck you. If you really care about individual liberties, why the fuck do you care what someone else is doing? Sure, you can care that they're locking you down. But I know because I was there and I saw protests and I saw all of these people chastising people in person for wearing masks. Who fucking cares? Who cares? I hate talking about COVID. They did it today in the White House press conference. They're like, Israel's political campaign, some of them may have tested positive for COVID. What protections are being taken to make sure that the White House isn't having any contact with anyone that has COVID? Who cares? It's a fucking runny nose. Who cares? I hate it. I hate it. Hate it. Someone said, go work in MC, Maryland. They have benefits galore. No, you know what? So yeah, yesterday was a contract day. So yesterday was the day that all the bus drivers got their calls for their contracts for the fall, right? And so they all became full-time benefited employees yesterday, right? And they did call me and I was like, fuck you. No, I didn't say that. I just said no. I regretfully declined. And they're like, why? And I'm like, because being on this bus in 150-degree weather sucks ass. I'd rather be in a classroom. Because I got hired and I'm in a classroom. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. You think I'm kidding? I'm not even kidding. I'm not even telling you what I'm doing. I'm not even telling you what I'm doing. Someone said, oh my gosh, the mosquitoes are crazy out, crap tons of them. Yeah, I don't know. One has gotten in here and it bit me like 17 times. Because the dogs are drinking a lot of water because it's hot as hell. Someone said RFK isn't calling out the corruption, then you're not worth a vote. Yeah. Someone else made a very good statement that is 100% correct. He said there are no good politicians. That is true. There are no good politicians. Seriously. Someone said, congrats. Oh, yeah. For the class? Yeah. But in all reality, I'm just going to be substitute teaching. I turned down. I was pseudo offered another in-class, like permanent benefited thing. And I said no. Because with everything I do and school, and now I got to take an in-person class on Thursday nights because I need to take it if I want to graduate in the fall. So, yeah. Crazy. Steve, you do know you get kind of rabid sometimes? Hell yes, I do. I get frustrated. That's it. That's really what it is. That's really what it is. I get frustrated. And today I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated with it because I get like tweeted at 24/7. Steve, where's this story? Steve, blah, blah, blah. Steve, this, Steve, that. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't care that they're putting out fake ass clips. That Trump team, the Trump campaign, is putting out fake clips of Ron DeSantis. I don't care. I had to do a response campaign video on Donald Trump. He put out this video where he compared Democrats to rabid wolves, right? His campaign, they are rabid wolves. I was like, I wrote her and I'm like, I don't know how to do this with a neutral perspective. I can't do it. Give me a bad grade if you want, whatever. And I got 100 on it because I was like, they're all corrupt as shit. You know what I mean? I said, I am from the conservative side, so I don't see a lot of fallacies in this because I know for a fact that everything Donald Trump said in that campaign video, outside of the personal attacks, calling them rabid animals, everything he said was true. Every single article, it was all sourced. It was a really easy assignment. But I don't know. Someone said, Steve, you just got to yell it out. Someone else said, Steve, you'd make a good kindergarten teacher. You're out of your fucking mind. I yelled at kids today on the bus. Oh, they got to see Mr. Oatley today, right? Because these fucking kids. No, that was yesterday. Was that yesterday? No, that was this morning. There were two kids were sitting in a seat together, right? And it was after yesterday where two other kids did it, and they were pushing each other back and forth. Today they did it while I was driving, and they pushed one of the smaller kid off, and he was landed on his butt on the aisle. And they're just roughhouse and they're friends. I stopped that bus, turned on the hazards, gave them assigned seats. The whole bus was silent all the way there. They're like, damn, who's this crazy man? Right? And then they got on the bus and they're like, do we have to sit in the assigned seats? I said, are you going to keep your hands to yourself? And they're like, yes. And I said, go sit where you want then. It's summer. But keep your hands to yourself. And there's another kid that's going to have a rude awakening because if he sticks his hand outside of the bus one more time, 3 times today, 3 times this little kid stuck his hand out the bus. Every time you do this, because he's like, I'm driving the bus, looking in the mirror. I'm like, get your hand in the bus. Get out of the bus. Like, this pisses me off. Pisses me off. Someone said, I'll turn this bus around. No, I don't turn nothing around. You know what I said to the kids? Because one of them was like, why am I going to assign seats this summer? And I said, hey. And he's like, what? And I said, do you want assigned seats or you want a referral and you'll start your school year off wrong? Referral's like a detention, right? Because I can do that too. I'm the boss. And the kid was like, I'm going to take the assigned seats. And I was like, yeah. And when they got off the bus to school, I was like, you guys got to keep your hands to yourself. Keep my wife's name out your mother. Yeah. But yeah, it's fun. So I got to kind of mellow everything out, right? So long story short, what I was saying before when I first started this, because someone's like, oh, we haven't caught your live streams in a while. I was talking to my wife. I don't know. There's no benefit to me doing live streams, right? Because YouTube doesn't monetize the videos. They get shadow banned all to hell. You guys can try this. Watch this video tomorrow on YouTube. Go to how many views it has. It'll have nothing. Watch a video I upload tomorrow morning. It'll have more views. It's because they promote it. So that's just what I'm going to do. It's not worth it for me to do the live streams, especially with the new schedule. And because they fucked up and I should have took 5 classes this semester instead of 4. Now I got to do 16 credits next semester and then 16 credits again. Fuck, am I taking 19 credits next semester? Am I taking 5 or 6? I don't remember because I had to enroll in a physical class because it wasn't available online so I could do everything else. Man, jeez. Kate said you need to do some woosah breathing before yelling at them. I didn't actually yell at them. I just talk very sternly, but I don't yell at the kids. I wouldn't have a job if I did, but I did get firm then, and like the other day when they kept pushing each other in the aisle, I did. They're all like being loud and all that stuff. The bus was pulled over. I stood right up and they're like, holy shit, he's huge because they only saw me sitting down and they shut up pretty good. Someone said, do you get paid to live stream on Rumble? Not really. I don't really get it. This live stream so far. I haven't got paid shit, nothing. Well, I don't know if I got Rumble rants. Probably not, though. Nope, not a Rumble rant, nothing. Nothing. And that's fine. That's fine. So what I'm thinking I'm just going to do is I'm just going to upload a shit ton of videos every day. I'm going to upload 4 on the Steve Oatley page. I'm going to upload 4 on the Rational American page. And then I'm going to upload a ton on Just Trucking and Logistics on the Capacity Today page. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'll just make money by uploading videos. That's what so many other people do. Someone said, but you get to interact with us and we hit the Cash App. Fuck that. You know how much Cash App is generated in the past month, not including the giveaway days? $5 right there. Every Venmo is better, but go live when you substitute. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. But yeah, no, like, so the Steve Oatley page is still going to be political, but it's going to be mellow. The Rational American page, that's going to turn into rants all day. And I'll probably put 4 videos up a day. And, for the next couple of weeks, it's going to be me walking around with a phone, maybe on a track or something, because I can't sit in the fucking bus. You know how hot that fucking bus is? Fuck. Someone said, how do they get away with no AC for the kids? Because the kids are on it for like 10 minutes. That's it. And all the windows are down when the kids are on it. It doesn't, like when the windows are down, when you're not moving, it's fucking hot as shit in there. Everyone's like, oh, why don't you open the windows? I saw that comment today. You haven't been on a bus. I got to park that son bitch in the shade. And I know, because when I got to the school today, they were like, where were you? Were you the guy that was sitting over at the Walmart? And I'm like, no, I didn't want, because I guarantee if I go there tomorrow, there's going to be a bus right in that shaded area. Because I'm not the only one. Someone said the only one making YouTube is mostly drama tube, drama. So I know. I was thinking that I may start making reaction videos to every single quartering video ever, forever, like just shit on it. Like just be like, oh, propaganda. You know what I mean? Or something. Someone said, I'm really sorry I'm unable to contribute. No, it's fine. I mean, this is a world. Someone said, so if I Cash App you 20, you only get 3. No, Cash App works. I don't know where you. No, what I'm saying is, Deborah, you're the only Cash App. And then we have the Venmo, right? Or Erica, was yours a Cash App? No, you were a Venmo. You were the $20, Deborah, and then I got a $50 earlier. But every other platform, it gets split, except Rumble. I think Rumble does like 100% with the Rumble rants, but then they take like 20 days to pay it out. So my plan is, because I'm also going to school and I'm actually trying. Like, for example, you want to know what my day was today? So I sweated my ass off in the bus, Then I came home, realized, because I was going to go straight to the gym, but then I didn't have my headphones. And today was the first day back at the gym in 2 weeks because I tore my pectoral muscle. Okay. A slight tear, not that bad, but still bad enough that I couldn't work out. So I figured 2-week recovery was enough, right? And I started benching with close grip today, and I was like, maybe not ready. So I winded out a little bit. So basically, my this ring finger was on the bar, still hurt. So pushed out my grip a little bit. So the metal fingers were on the rings, and the middle fingers rather were on the rings. And then it was okay. And I got up to 315 pounds for a couple before it just started hurting. I couldn't do it anymore. You know what I mean? And then I walked out of the gym feeling sad because 1, I was coming home to an empty house. 2, I feel unhealthy because I'm not working out every single day like I normally do. To tell you how bad it is, I almost went for a walk today. A walk! Like, I know. Because I feel like my dogs also need to get out there. But then it's very hot anyway. So it's all stupid. Someone said, my scary grade school bus driver hooked up 2 small fans to cool himself down. Yeah, we have fans too. Kate said, as someone in a position seat in schools, just a disclaimer statement on your videos that thoughts and ideas don't represent so-and-so school district. It's just easier than... I'm not putting that shit on there. But I hear what you're saying. I'm just going to say, like, because I did already talk to my wife about that. But the Steve Oatley page is going to be like, it's going to be like news without as much opinion. The Rational American. Holy shit! Barbara with a $50. 50. She said, thank you for what you do. Yeeters go through real news withdrawals when you don't do lives. I know. Thank you with that $50 one. Thank you. But yeah, I understand, but I just also don't have time. Like, do you know what I'm typically doing at this time? On the couch, because I won't even sleep in my own bed when my wife isn't here. Because I get lonely. I try to cuddle with a fucking pillow. It's just not the same. She's probably watching this. She knows I've been sleeping on the couch every day because I tell her. Deborah said, no opinion, boring. Just saying. Okay, so let me do this then. Watch. So YouTube, let me go over. I don't normally put this in here. Ready? So let me go over to my channel page and then go over to about. Huh. Why doesn't it show there? Huh. That's weird. Okay, so let me do this. The Rational American. All right, so here, this page, everybody should bookmark this. This one right here that I just put in the chat. I'll put it on Rumble as well. Right here. Everybody should go and just follow and subscribe to that channel. That is going to be the Super Rant channel. Okay. And then if you're into trucking and all that stuff, that is going to be the only non-monetized. Why isn't it showing up? Sons of bitches! This capacity today is not monetized. Damn, I only have 59 subs on this page. That's insane. Your channel right here. Oh, I haven't even named this fucking channel. Nothing. All right. And then this is the capacity today page right there. Follow these two pages and the Steve Oatley one. Fuck, where'd the restream chat go? Search warrant served in Tupac. What the fuck? I don't know what you're saying. Bam. There you go. Right there. And there's the the capacity today. So that's going to be all logistics and stuff like that. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to put out videos. Like I'll have a video about yellow. I'll have a video about Teamsters. I'll have a video, everything. You know, body in the club. Someone said search warrant served in Tupac Shakur shooting. Really? That's kind of crazy. Do the dogs sleep on the couch with you? No, they sleep on the other couch in there, right with me. Someone said no Reverend Steve page. I do have a Reverend. I don't have a Reverend Steve page, but I am an ordained minister. Oh man, do you know that the state of Virginia has a pathway to licensure as a teacher without getting a degree? If only they had supply chain and logistics courses, because then I would do it. I would be able to do it. You want to hear something crazy? You know how Democrats always say that Republicans are racist and all that stuff, right? 9 Democrats today refused to condemn anti-Semitism, and support our greatest ally, Israel. 9 of them. Isn't that insane? They refused to condemn anti-Jewish rhetoric. It's fucking insane. It's fucking insane. Someone said, hey guys, what's today's topic? You're going to have to watch because shit got crazy. Okay. But like I said, if you want to follow the individual pages, you should, and they're in the chat. You can find them again. But the Rational American is going to be a rant. The Steve Oatley page is going to be like PC. Wow. It'll be like PG-13. Okay. So I'm going to try to keep the rants to a minimum on the main page because that page is my name. And now I am slightly worried about the school district being like, what are you doing? You know, I don't think they could do anything because I'd sue them, but I do want to tone it down anyway. And then capacity today, all trucking related. So 3 different pages, all the content. I need a lot of subs on that capacity today page because I only have 59 subscribe. Actually, I have 81 now because you guys rock. Look at that. I added 21 that quick. Remember when we used to monetize pages in like 5 minutes? Where they would have like 81 subscribers and the very next day they would have like 2,000. That was power. I commanded that power. Everybody's talking about it's April said it's 108 in Ranger, Texas. I know it wasn't even that hot today here, but it was still hot. But it wasn't even that hot, you know. But and maybe what I may do for the people that want the live streams, maybe what I may do for like Kick, Twitch, and Rumble is take all of the videos together and then put them into one like long video and then put that out every day with like special rants. I haven't decided if I'm doing that because that takes a lot more time. But because I thought about it today when I was doing the live stream from the bus. I'm like, shit, I could record in the 3 hours that I'm there waiting for the students to come out. I could record, no joke, 15, 20 videos. Upload them all. They'd all get monetized. I'd fucking make money, except any of the trucking ones. But they would all get monetized and get play, and it would be worth it. So, you know, this is crazy. Crazy. School district will leave you alone if you put rainbows on your signs and dye your blue. No. School district is pretty good. So Katniss said, you're already subscribed. You were one of the 59. Yep. So, and then probably what I'll do is the Rational American podcast will go out, and then Capacity Today, all the individual videos will go out as a podcast every day. Stuff like that. Just easier stuff. Easy for me to manage. But I think I covered everything, right? Is there any news story today that I haven't ranted about that you guys want to hear my take on? Because I don't think so. I think I covered it all. And it's getting late. It's 8:00. My old bones are starting to get tired. I think I covered it all. Someone said Steven Rainbows. Yeah, shit ain't cutting it. Wait, you did a live stream from the bus? You didn't get an alert? Oh, fuck. You missed incredibly exciting, awkward pauses. Yeah. Yep, but I was live from the bus for like an hour today. Now, like all this stuff about this Travis King's, the soldier that apparently ran into North Korea today, I think this is all some corrupt ass shit. I think it's all some corrupt ass shit. I think they hiding. What are they hiding? You know? That's all I have to say. Did I cover tomorrow's Judiciary Committee meeting? No, I don't even know what it's about. Is that about the weapon of the federal government? I don't care. They're not going to do anything either. Is it about what is it? I don't even care. I really could give two fucks about anything. It's just stupid. It's just stupid. Someone said, yeah, he's not coming back. Nah, he's not coming back. Steve's insure is wearing off. Yeah, well, I get up at 4:30 in the morning and have coffee and all that stuff. It's crazy ass shit. That's my life now. And then, oh yeah, so today I went to the gym, came home, and then on this massive end of semester project for my quantum reasoning. And that really fries my brain cells. So what I'm going to go do now is have some cookies. Guys, everybody who sent Barbara and Erica with the Venmo, Deborah with the Cash App, Leslie with the Venmo earlier today. I super appreciate you guys. I would say you're my favorite because you are. Because obviously you care more about the show than anybody else does right now because you are able to, support. I mean, that's just the truth. Let's be honest. You guys care more about it. Maybe what I should do is create a special list. I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that. The whole reason I'm not going to be doing live streams, to be honest, has very little to me and more to do with I just don't have the time. Going full time, doing full time, working, And it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. So doing that. Don't forget my coffee. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Because I think your labels are too. I just didn't send it yet. But I got you, Deborah. When will some council judge file injunction, put a halt to the frivolous lawsuits that are BS, clean hands doctrine? They can't. They can't do it. They can't. Anyway, guys, I'm done. I appreciate all you guys. Oh, your electric bill is out of control. So $180. $100 last month. Our water bill was $130. Everybody in our local town is complaining about water being so high. In the whole year we've lived here, we've never had a water bill over $100. All of our UTs are drastically increasing. Bullshit. Anyway, you could see how apparently my video is now getting very blurry because they've decided that they didn't want me to be here anymore talking to you. That's the internet people. Anyway, I appreciate all you guys. And yeah. Oh, the one thing that is different, you're going to see times or the next day on YouTube. It'll have all the times that I'm going to upload videos to this. I will have specific times every day because they're not going to be doing it. Specific times every day. Other than that, our live streams, unless it's a special occasion or I get bored and feel like talking, we'll see you later. That's sounded cool when I said. All right, bye.